Okay. New moon in Leo. We had a really kind of a beautiful layout of what's going on astrologically. And apparently there's these two really significant frequencies related to the moon. And as we think of a new moon, it's very, very slender. And the south node is Leo, and the north node is Aquarius. And so ego and Leo oftentimes go together because Leos are really out there and they want to present and be recognized for their presentations and talents and things like that. And of course, I looked sideways because I do have um, my rising signs in Leo. So the north the north node of the moon, however, right now is in it's in Aquarius. So in my mind, that's a very, very beautiful combination of two frequencies because you've got this desire to kind of move energy out, and especially Leo is it's it's a fixed sign, it's fixed fire, and Aquarius is also fixed, and it's air, and it really has to do with more service to the good of all. So we've got this energy moving out, and it's really aiming or really orienting towards the service for all. So let's just see what's going to come through tonight, and we'll just be with it in service to the all. Just take these next few moments to drop into your beautiful selves. With, of course, a love, 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 love. And take that love, 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 kind of as a sweep through your vehicle. And you can perceive that as your body or your field, the field around you. And then if you would, is just open your heart, your mind, and your soul to this configuration. And also knowing that today we did go through a solar eclipse, not seen necessarily in our part of the world, but a phenomena. So the moon for that period of time passing in front of the sun, blocking it, except for its corona. And so on these new moons, we like to kind of tune into, not so much to the moon itself, but to perhaps other sources of input, energetic and otherwise. And tonight we're going to tune into the central spiritual sun, which exists energetically behind what we view as our sun, more dimensional. And the word that comes out right away, the word coming through from the central spiritual sun is this: keep the faith. Mm. And that feels very necessary, should I say, at this moment. Keep the faith. Just from in the matter of 15 and 10 minutes from a conversation with a patient and listening to various things, on the news on my way home. It could be very it could be very tempting to lose heart here in what we're holding for the planet. And faith is something that emanates from within us once we connect to ourselves, to our innate soul frequency, to our sense of purpose, and with the vibration of certainty. And sometimes it's not readily available to us. Gee, what is my mission? Gee, how can one be certain in an uncertain world? And again, we're directed to shift within. And then, of course, into love, 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 love. Hmm. And then if we open to this energy coming through, I'm hoping that you can start to feel some of it moving into your frequency. And it does not have to do with your mission or your purpose. It has to do with something much larger than that. And to have faith, if you will, in the possibility of an awakening. And we're being asked to absorb this possibility of awakening, not only for ourselves, like to feel like, yes, this is a possibility for me. And I use the word possibility rather than probability because it speaks more to the moment. And there is a vibration coming through. And even if you can't imagine that it's coming through for you in a silent, if you will, almost contradiction to what we experience when we look out into the world. What we call the world. And as this possibility bleeds through into this reality, into our consciousness, it's a very subtle recalibration. And that recalibration is to having an innate sense of love. Not something that we have to search for in ourselves. It's just there. Not something that we have to look into the outside world for someone to reflect back to us. No, it's just there. And that is the signal of the awakening. And this is why this is why we're guided so often to do the love, 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 love. It's just, yes, thousands of times, allowing this to move into us and move through us and to claim us, if you will, not only as recipients, but as emanators. Can we and will we choose to anchor that, regardless of what is happening out there? It's a big ask. Because sometimes we just don't feel like it. Sometimes there's too much contradiction. But boy, turn the dial to that, and the benefits are incredible. Just in the what of how you experience this now. And so, again, open to this recalibration that's emanating through our sun at this moment and into, and well, we'll say through our sun, what we see as the sun, and into the real field here, the real field, the one that resonates as true and truth, the one that resonates as true love, without attachment and entanglements and ideology and preference, etc. True love. Mm. Mm. It's almost you just keep going inside and kind of finding it in you. You just keep turning the dial this way, turning your consciousness the other way until you hit it. Oh, there it is. And in some ways, it's very, very Christ-like as an emanation, as a frequency, not as the ideology, as a frequency. And then again, we nod and we say, I open to my true love. And then you take that input in from the central spiritual sun, the recalibrator, the reprogrammer. I open. You could say, I open to the experience of my true love, to the feeling of my true love, to the sensation of my true love, to the cognizance of my true love. And I dream it for all. And for those moments that we say that, we change the world. And the question I have, do we really need to quake and burn, flood and storm our way through all of this? And the answer is no. We can love our way through this transition. We can true love our way through this transition. And we don't have to think we have to do this every moment. We do it when we gather, we do it when we remember. Mm. And I feel the love, 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 almost like droplets of rain. And feeling those large ones that just drop on you and then drop on you and drop on you. And because right now we can only be in charge of our awakening. Mm. Mm. And allow, if you are able to, just some of those large drops to just down into your consciousness. I feel them in my brain and translate that to consciousness. Hmm. And then I offer, I offer my true love, knowing that there's no end to it. There's no end to love once you have connected with it. You can't just offer it and have it run out. Right. You got it. And so we're getting guided to pick three situations. They can be personal, they can be large, like the fires. You know, someone showed me a picture today. I couldn't even look at it, of all the fires, the earthquakes. It could be the suffering. Pick three of those right now, and let's all do a love, 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 love emanation. Standing in that as consciousness, standing in it, and say, for this moment, I can be that. As the beautiful contradiction, as the beautiful possibility, the beautiful step in awakening. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. And then when you sealed that in as a possibility, move to another circumstance. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then whenever you're ready, the third one. Mhm. And see yourself as a beacon, as a light tower of this emanation. And it's true love with yourself and true love for the all and with the all and as the all. We could also say accurate, but true is more beautiful. True. As a remedy, as a reencoder, as an igniter, as an awakener. And in response, I'm being told that some part of your life is going to shift, change. The dial's going to turn. It will be apparent. And again, that crystalline blessing is raining down on this field, you, this field. Take it in. Take it in. Mm, mm. Okay. So we're going to join pinkies now over the quantum with our ready. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. True love. Love, 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 love. And even as I say that, I'm just continuing to feel kind of a rain of that frequency, just softening the edges of it all. And I'm hearing we have to know that we do have the power. We have the power. It's not just you or this group of beings. It's the we that are awakening. And there's many of us. There's many of us. And that's what we have to have faith about. That we're not the only ones. We're not the only ones. Yeah.